Well, Happy New Year, everyone. And this is the time when everyone starts to go to the gym and really wants to start actually working on their health. And so if that's you and you're just getting started right now, this video is going to help you kind of figure out what you do each time you go into the gym. In the future, I'm going to have different videos that will give you specific exercises to do. But a lot of that is going to depend, of course, on the gym you have access to, or if you're just working out at home and things like that. Stay tuned for that. This video today is going to give you a little bit more of just an overview, just so you have a plan going into it. Having a plan is one of the best ways that you can actually stay consistent and really see progress with your workouts. So to determine your plan for when you come in and work out, there's a couple of variables that you need to think about first. The first thing is how many days per week are you going to be able to actually make it into the gym. Now, what I see far too often, unfortunately, is that a lot of people overshoot and they overestimate themselves with this number. There's 7 days in a week, and a lot of people will come in and they'll tell me, oh, I want to work out 5 days. I want to work out 6 days a week. And while that's a great goal, most people are definitely not able to do that consistently, especially if you're just starting out. So the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to really seriously think about how many days you're actually willing to commit to coming into the gym. Having consistent days and a certain amount of time that you can actually commit to doing is really going to help you guys see progress. Staying consistent and coming at the same time every day can just help you really build that habit and just make it something that will stay a part of your routine moving forward. And then a subsection of that is kind of how much time you have to work out. Now, if you're just getting started and you've never really worked out, about half an hour to 45 minutes is going to be plenty of time, and you'll still see progress with that amount of time. So I would suggest at least trying to commit to 30 minutes. At my job where I work as a personal trainer, we offer 30-minute sessions to our clients, and for most of my clients, we're able to get a good workout in within that 30 minutes. Some of them I have sometimes stay after a little bit and do a couple things on their own. But for the majority of them, 30 minutes is plenty to get a good full workout. But that's something that's going to depend kind of on your current stamina level, as well as what you have access to. Sometimes if you go to a public gym, it can be kind of crowded. You won't really get to as many things, but I would suggest aiming for at least 30 minutes per workout, however many days per week that you're going to be able to make it. And that number that I just gave you is going to be specifically for strength training. Cardio is something we'll discuss in another video. So however many days you're planning to come in, you should plan for at least 30 minutes of strength training each of those days you come into the gym. Now, the second variable to consider is your experience level. Some people are more experienced than others, and that's totally okay. You just have to start where you're at and be honest with yourself about what your current experience level is. Injuries are also something to be aware of, and that's something that the next video will discuss. If you are less experienced coming to the gym, I want you to not be intimidated. Now, it definitely can be intimidating walking to a gym for the first time, especially it's the new year, you're just getting started, you might not really know what you're doing, and that is totally okay. From my experience, all the members of my gym have been super welcoming and totally willing to help people with if they have questions. So watch some videos online, maybe ask a few people around you for help if you're comfortable with that, and just do whatever you're able to do getting started. Machines are a good place to start, as usually they will have some sort of graphic or maybe even a QR code with a video that will help explain kind of how to use and adjust the machine to your body type. Now, if you're a little bit more experienced, you still want to be doing things that you know how to do good form on, just to make sure that you don't get injured. But feel free to try new things. This is going to be something that's going to, no matter what, it's going to push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Even if you've done it before, kind of getting back into it can take a little time, and it's going to take a little bit of adjustment. And that is totally fine. It happens to everyone. We all go through periods where we need to kind of reset and really get back into it. So when it comes to your experience level, just be honest with yourself. Don't attempt anything too crazy, but still don't be afraid to push yourself out of your comfort zone and try some new things. Okay, so now you should have how many days, how much time, and kind of a general idea of your skill level. So putting all of that together, the main thing that you want to focus on is how, with this much time and this many days, how can I get the most full balanced workout possible? So what that means is that you're hitting every body part, ideally at least once, and that you're giving consistent rest time to each muscle group. Now, there are a lot of different ways to go ahead and structure that, and that's part of my job is I build workout plans for people based on like their schedule and things like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys some general tips that will help kind of you guys structure your workout on your own. So the first way that you can do it, and that I do a lot with a lot of people, is I usually will do an upper body day and then a lower body day, working some core and a little bit of core workouts on each of those 2 days. This is good for people who only have maybe 2 or 3 days a week to come in, and you just want to come in quick, and then that way, let's say you know you're doing upper that day, you just have an idea, this is kind of what I generally need to get to, and that'll just help you kind of get started a little bit easier. Another way that you can do it is you can just do full body workouts every time that you go in, just switching up the exercises a little bit on each day. I find this is really good for people who don't have much time, who want to really get in and get out of the gym, but this will still give you a lot of options when it comes to doing multiple different exercises. Especially if you're going to a public gym, this can help you kind of work around a little bit. You might not have to be waiting as much for certain things if there's certain ones that you're trying to get to. And lastly, this is what a lot of more advanced people do, what they work up to, is doing a body part split. Now what this means is on each day that you come in, you're usually working on at least 2 specific body parts for that day. For example, chest and triceps are often paired together as they work together in a lot of pushing movements. But this is going to vary a lot depending on you, your schedule, and how often that you're coming into the gym. So what I want you guys to do is just go ahead and start trying some things, figure out what you like better, if you like doing an upper body versus lower body versus doing maybe a full body, and just kind of see what you enjoy. The main thing is you want to do something that you're willing to do and is going to keep you coming back consistently. So hopefully this helped you with your New Year's resolution. My goal is to help you stay, so subscribe and follow for more, and I'm going to help you keep on track for this 2026.